Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Teagan, Raleigh, North Carolina. We're at the world famous Angus Bar and Restaurant today. I'm going to give you driving impressions. We're going to do test driving in the truck of the year, 2022 Ford Maverick. This is the Lariat all-wheel drive. I've divided my review into two different sections. One, a walk around, full review. That one's already up on AutoJeff Reviews. And then we've got this one, the test drive. This one's going to talk all about driving impressions, city, highway, off the road a little bit, so you can tell if this is a vehicle for you. There are three different trim levels: XL, XLT, and Lariat. This is Lariat all-wheel drive. Exterior color, Area 51. Interior color, Desert Brown. Two different powertrains. This one is the 2.0 liter EcoBoost Turbo, 250 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque. You can also get the lower version that's going to have the hybrid. That's a 2.5 liter hybrid, 191 horsepower, 155 pound-feet of torque. The advantage to the hybrid is it combines for 37 mpg up to 42 in the city. This one here combines for either 25 or 26, depending on if you get front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And then inside, I'm going to give you a quick look. Notice the blue, the steel gray, the brown, the copperish orange color. The back window opens by power, slides sideways. Good amount of legroom in here, surprising. Good headroom. Look how funky that is. Good places for bottle holders. That is crazy. It's quirky, it's unique inside, it's original. And I said it looks like it has an artist touch in here, and it's certainly built Ford tough. Comes with several upgrades. This one starts at around $25,000 with option packages. It has several. That'll be at $35,000. Here's our average MPG that we're getting right now. Come on. Come on. There we go, 26.7 over 2,000 miles, 8-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, dual temperature controls, wireless charging, different drive modes, good USB connectivity that you see here. It's a lot going on, my friends. And then inside the bed, 4.5 foot boxed bed. It's got a soft top that can be removable. Can fold it forward. It's got a spray-in bed liner. Look at this. We've got storage. That's cool, right? It gets even cooler. Oh, extra storage. A hidden secret door. Every magician's dream, right? 10 different tie-downs. Bottle holders. Not bottle holders, bottle openers. Silly Jeff. Then we've got LED lighting, 400 watt plug-in. Wow, there's a lot you can use this with. And you could even go ahead and change these so that your bed is either flat, the tailgate's flat, or it can lift up on an angle. That way you can keep things like 2x4s in. Now, the one thing I do want to show you is the different drive modes. There are 5 of them. So they're going to be noticed on the 6.5-inch display right here. And we can use them for better gas mileage, faster acceleration, towing, just normal conditions. So let's go ahead and go for this button right here. Doesn't look like drive modes, does it? But it is. Watch this. Okay, we've got normal mode, tow haul. Each one has a little cartoon picture. Slippery for rain or mud, maybe snow. Eco for better gas mileage. That'd be a great one to use nowadays. Sport, faster acceleration. Normal, and then tow haul again. So we're gonna start our drive in the park. I'm on some loose gravel that you'll be seeing. So maybe it's a good time to put it into slippery mode, or maybe it's just a good time to have it in normal mode or even sport mode. So let's try. We want to get the most traction possible. So let's go to slippery. see how grippy it is as we go around these turns. Yeah, that holds nicely. Grips around these corners. Not bad at all. So slippery could be something I would use here. I could also use sport. I could use eco, would be fine for just normal. Eco would get me better gas mileage. And let's talk about the fuel economy right now, because you're averaging, if you went with a 2.5 liter hybrid, you would be averaging 37 mpg, up to 42 on the city, 42, or 33 on the highway. So imagine the benefits there. Now, if you go with the all-wheel drive that you have here, it averages 22 in the city, 29 on the highway, 25 combined. Bumps up 1 for front-wheel drive, 23 in the city, 30 on the highway, 26 combined. Right now, I'm averaging about 26.1 or so, and then if I go over here to my information display, 26.8, this vehicle has been averaging over 2,000 miles. So several different driving styles, evaluators. So to me, if it's averaging 25, based on the different driving styles, it's getting 1.8 miles per gallon better, which is the equivalent of 1.21 gigawatts. Great Scott. So good gas mileage, better than what's posted. Anytime you can get better what's posted on your window sticker, I think everyone's a winner there, because the manufacturer looks like a rock star, we look like a baller, and you're saving money at the pump as well. The advertised turning circle on the Maverick is 40 feet curb to curb, so let's see if we can spin it around here. Pretty solid. Good maneuverability. If we're escaping from Boss Hogg and Roscoe P. Coltrane, great way to get away. But it's also great if you're at a left turn lane at a traffic light and you just want to spin around, get into the next lane or as close to it as possible. That's easier to do in a Maverick. One thing I look for in any vehicle that I evaluate is going to be Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. How easy is it to use? It's not wireless, you do have to plug it in, but really how hard is that? Once you've got a cord, snap it in, no big deal, and then you've got access to all your apps. It's really easy to use. Thunder! You can have Waze, Google Maps, your iPhone maps, whatever you want. Real easy to use, and I can just go ahead and say, play Back in Black.
Back in Black by AC/DC now playing.
Copyright rules. Cannot have the full song on there, so at least you saw how easy it is to use. On city streets, this is going to be a combination of, you're going to hear some engine noise with, you're not going to hear engine noise. When you take your foot off the accelerator pedal and you're coasting, just cruising at that speed that's posted, you really don't hear a lot. I don't hear wind noise, don't hear road noise. Really good. It's got that acoustic simulated glass here, so it prevents a lot of the wind noise and the engine noise and road noise from coming in, so that's a benefit there. Now, what do we have for powertrains? If you get the hybrid, you can get the 2.5 liter hybrid engine. That's 191 horsepower, 155 pound-feet of torque. The advantage, if you don't need the power, don't use it. Then you can go ahead and get tremendous gas mileage. If you want just normal truck gas mileage but more power, go with this one here, the 2.0 liter EcoBoost Turbo. This is 250 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque. 8-speed automatic transmission. You do hear it shifting, you feel it shifting slightly, but it's relatively smooth. My impression of the ride comfort, it's a great vehicle in the city. It's a great vehicle on the highway. I can see why this is truck of the year. And plus it's so unique, the styling on the inside, the outside looks good, it looks fine. Some people would say it looks great. I don't see anything fantastic like, wow, it blew me away, but it looks really nice. It's nicely shaped, it's not odd, it's not controversial, it's not polarizing. Inside has an artist touch to it, I would say. So let's test out the handling on these winding country roads. Now trucks always are going to have top heaviness, we'll call it. So you got to be careful. Don't go too fast around curves, things along those lines. A normal curve, no problem at all. Handles it fine, feeling total control. We've also got lane departure alert, lane centering, and we've got that radar function cruise control that can all help us stay in our lane, center us. We'll go a little bit tougher curve here. Yeah, it's no problem at all. And as we're going through this construction zone, it's a great time and very appropriate to talk about towing capacity and towing standards. 1,500 pound payload, but it has standard tow capacity of 2,000 pounds, but you can upgrade it to the 4K tow package, 4,000 pound towing capacity. So now, what boat and trailer and camper are you gonna get ready to take behind your Maverick? Watch your wing, Maverick. People might ask themselves about, what do you do about power? Does this have enough power to get up a hill? Things like that. I think it does just fine. I don't think you'll have any questions once you test it out for yourself. We can test out going up this hill. See that? It got up to speed just fine. Really nice. And let's say we wanted to do a little turnaround here. Is that going to be a problem? No, not at all. More than meets my standards. Do a quick 0 to 60 here. Boom. Right there, made it up to full speed, 60, no problem at all. No need to time it because this isn't going to be a race truck or anything like that. Just know it can get up to speed when you need it to with some adrenaline, Maverick style, of course. That was pretty cool. I like that. That was a big surprise. Time for our highway portion. Let's see how it does getting on a highway. So we're up to 70. I wanted you to be able to hear that. I'll be quiet for a little bit so you can hear road noise, wind noise, things like that. I do hear wind noise. It's not too loud, but you do have a little bit of wind noise. Don't really hear the engine noise too much at all, which is great. Now this has radar cruise control, so you can set your radar like this and set your speed. I've got it set at 74 into 70. I've got my lane centering on, so let me try to go outside my lane here. Keeps me centered. Ha, da, 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 da. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna hang onto the wheel. We'll go around and turn and see if it can still center us. I feel centered. Yeah, look at that. It's very impressive. Keep hands on steering wheel. So after, what, about 9-10 seconds or so, it tells me to keep my hand on the steering wheel. Yeah, that was nice. That was a good test. And it's still watching out for me. I like that. Thank you. And then let's test it going around this off-ramp. Are we in control? Yeah, it holds real nicely. Little top heavy, but it's a truck. Yeah, that was good. So even if you're going a little bit faster than what's posted as far as the off-ramp, you'll know that probably you got peace of mind you're going to be just fine with this particular one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, my full review that tells just about everything on this sucker. It's at AutoJeff Reviews. So you got two parts, the full review and then the test drive right here. Maybe even a little surprise thrown in along the way. So just type in Ford Maverick, you'll find it on my channel. Thanks everybody. Let me know your impressions of driving the Ford Maverick, what you see, what you liked, what you didn't like. What about that funky interior? Really quirky, right? It's so quirky. All right, thanks guys so much. Remember, whoosh, sweep the leg, Johnny. Thanks everybody so much. I'm on Instagram and TikTok at AutoJeff Reviews. Please hit subscribe. You'll have fun reviews, thorough reviews for sure. And I'll see you guys next time. Woo!